evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our Cinquecento is a car born out of simplification and formal rigor. It's a fruit of clean and essential design, where nothing is left to chance. The less is more concept was essentially economic in 1957, has become a language, an attitude, and an aesthetic. We were very, very respectful when it came to designing a new 500, because our aim was to modify it without changing it. We worked to keep it cutting edge, introducing new technologies and new contents, but with the clear aim of keeping it the same. The 500, I think, is a small masterpiece, and masterpieces usually they don't need any restyling. We can say we have carried out a kind of hyper styling. We honored the original spirit, highlighting its most significant traits. And so we have made the 500 even more 500 than before. So let's have a look at the car. At the center of the front end, we have highlighted the omega of the face. Underlining it with the horizontal emblem, the so-called whiskers, more precise and contoured than ever, as bright as the bright details that completes the upper air vents. The fog lamps are incorporated in the intake with a refined and protective frame. The grille is made very transparent to the air, but it's very, very robust, thanks to a special three-dimensional treatment, which is emphasized by the chrome points on the raised nuts. Alongside the air vents, using the same technique of galvanic chrome plating, we have voiled the bumpers with channels set with body colors. With these bright features, we have underlined the smile of the 500. The 500 always smiles, because it's a car that puts us in a good mood. Usually, design penetrates reads much better with light colors. But today, I would like to show you the face of the 500 on a black background. There's a reason for that. Because the light is the real star of the new front end. The introduction of LED technology has allowed us to change the expression of the 500 in terms of the night vision. So it's a very characteristic night vision, which makes it even more assertive and dynamic. We've also introduced a new projector headlight, integrating the low beam and the indicators, while the low-end light unit incorporates DRL light with LED position lights, and also the high beams. We have tried to incorporate the digital signature into these eyes, so maybe you will recognize the Sierra of the 500 logo, which is an unmistakable shape that makes it very recognizable in the dark. But light also plays a very important role at the rear end of the car. We have taken the trapezoidal shape and brought it to an extreme. We hollow it in the center, featuring the body color inside. The new taillamp integrates position lights, stops and indicator in a very innovative ring shape. This is a unique and unmistakable light tattoo that makes light as glowing from a paint. To improve the night vision, we have splitted the rear fog lamps and the reversal light, placing them alongside the polished chrome insert. We have achieved our result to respect the original as far as possible, while adding functional value and excitement. But beware, we have also worked hard on the balance of quality of the components. And you know, details, they make the difference. The new 500, we think, is immediately recognizable. So, we love our cars, and sometimes we give them some small gifts. We've given the new 500 two new colors, coral and bordeaux, a set of two new alloy wheels, one bright silver and one twin color polish with chrome points that records the front grille. The rim takes and elaborates the motif of the multi-spoke wheels. It has been a must for the 500 since 2007, continuing the strenuous theme of more three-dimensionality. So, let's jump into the car. So if the technology that guided us in terms of exterior is the lighting, the interior is inspired by connectivity. We have reorganized the central area, embedding a 5-inch touch screen between the airbags, which is high up and clearly visible. Positioned between the driver and the passenger, it enables both to participate in selecting an infotainment programs. The driver can also control settings, navigations, and telephone systems via commands integrated into the new steering wheel. Adding to all this, a TFT instrument cluster, and with the new 500 we can now live a fully digital driving experience. We've done this all without touching the classical 500 dashboard layout, with its circular instrument and its 3 round buttons in the middle. In the front of the passenger, we've also created a rear glove box, now with a lid. So the 500 is dedicated also to all customers who are passionate about new technology and who, instead of a now obsolete CD player, will find a digital audio broadcast tuner, as well as AUX and USB boards, and of course the Bluetooth connectivity. We've also respected the 500 style with the upholstery. The seats will feature the semicircular insert in the upper part of the back. We continued to show. The headrests have been improved in terms of aesthetics and ergonomics, still with the characteristic round shapes. So the new 500 is presented also with a renewed collection of leathers and fabrics. We have 10 different options of colors for materials finish, so completely new, that takes classical themes, such for example the Prince of Wales, in place a little bit with them. For example, with a cool colored piping. This way too, the 500 proves to be a carefree spirit. To be a carefree spirit, wearing colors, motifs and demanding accessories with ease. The interior of the 500 is a space with many personalities. It can change in a surprising way with the different finishes. So, at the end it's up to you to choose your look. Retro or classic, techno or pop. So what can we say? 500 is not a utility vehicle, it's not a nostalgic car, and much less an expression of contemporary mainstream. The new 500 is and remains an exception, a unique model with an unrepeatable personality. 500 is always 500, and this is the best compliment that we hope to get from its fans, from the 1.5 million men and women who choose it across the world. Thank you.